What it do, boos? I am here to do another freezer meal prep with you guys. My first meal prep is going to be a meal for myself, which is turkey chili beans. I am taking my ground turkey that I got from Trader Joe's. I'm going to prepare my pan that I'm going to make my chili in, and I am going to put some olive oil in it and put it on the stove. In the back, you can see where I have my onions and my peppers already cut. I am taking my ground turkey that I got, and I'm going to mix it up really good. Here I'm going to saute my onions and peppers here, and then I'm going to add my ground turkey to the pan to mix it up really good. You're going to cook this just like you would cook any of your chili. Be sure to add whatever seasoning that you like or that you prefer, but just make your chili and then set it to the side or drain it really good before you go. Okay, so right here I am taking my bean of choice. You can use whatever bean that you use. I'm going to take this and open it up, and then I'm going to put it in my strainer, and I am going to rinse these off really good. Taking my chili that I've already cooked, I'm going to add it into the stock pot, and then I am going to add my beans over in it with a little bit of beef broth. Well, not a little bit, but a lot of beef broth. And then I'm going to bring this to a simmer on top of the stove and let it cook for about 45 minutes, and meal one is done. Right here I'm going to do some salmon patties, and I am using 3 of these cans to do my salmon patties. And if you need to know how to do salmon patties, or if you want to know how I do them, be sure to put it in the comment section. I'll be sure to do a video for you. But right here I'm just going to mix up the salmon really good, and then I'm gonna add me some onions over into my mix along with my seasoning. In my salmon patties, I am sure to make sure that I use some type of lemon, whether it be lemon juice or a fresh lemon, and squeeze it over in it just to cut out the fishy taste of the salmon. My family loves salmon patties. My son thinks that it is chicken, and we're going to continue to make him think that it's chicken if that's the only way that he'll eat it. But I am going to prepare this just for the fam. I'm not going to be eating any, but this will make about 10 patties for us, so it lasts pretty good. I'm going to mix this up really well. I'm going to add my eggs into this mixture, and then I'm going to put in my bread of choice. I normally use crackers. I'm going to add that in there, and then I'm going to begin to make my salmon patties. So right here I'm just taking all of the ingredients and being sure that I mix it up really well before I pat out my patties. I am going to prepare about 10 patties here for the family. Once I get all the patties done, I am going to store them away into a freezer bag. Make sure that whatever freezer bag you use, that you put the date of when you made the meal, and also make sure that you put the name of what is inside of it, just in case you're not the one to pull the bag out and someone else is going to cook dinner. But that's dinner number 2 already out of the way. Okay, so right here we have white chicken chili. This is my first time ever making this, so don't judge me because it is rigged up. I have my chicken tenderloins at the bottom of the bag, and I took some mixed vegetables, a canned vegetables at that, and I poured it over into the bag. Here I am taking my chicken stock, and I am pouring it over into the bag as well, adding in whatever ingredients that you want to go inside of it. I'm gonna add a little dab of onions, and then I'm gonna be sure to season it up really well, and then that dinner is done as well. And as you can see on there, this is what I'm talking about when I say label your bag. It has on there white chicken chili, and it has the date that I actually prepared it. So be sure to do that, you guys. When you are doing freezer bags, make sure that you try to squeeze out all the air that you can possibly get out. Zip it tight, but leave a little corner of it open. I'm going to lay mine flat and then try to get more of the air out. That way when I go to store it inside of the freezer, it is sealed tight but yet flat, so I don't take up too much room. Meal number 3 out of the way. Okay, so right here we're gonna have your infamous shepherd's pie. Who remember eating shepherd's pie when they were little? I do. Elementary style all day, baby. Here I am using ground beef, not ground turkey, but ground beef, because this is for the family. I am putting in the ingredients that they will like, and they like onions and peppers, and I'm going to make this chili up really, really good. Season it again how you guys like. Prepare it how you like, or how your family would eat it. I'm letting it cook. Hello Kitty is letting it cook in style. Ain't she pretty? Y'all know I love me some Hello Kitty. After my meat cooks, then I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm gonna let it drain, and then I'm gonna start working on my potatoes. I have already boiled them, so they are good to go. I am going to take me some equal brand milk. Well, actually, that ain't equal brand. It is evaporated milk from Equate. Yes. Anyway, canned milk, okay? You feel me. I am not going to measure it out. I'm just eyeballing it, putting it over into my stock pot, adding my salt, and you cannot have cream potatoes without what? Butter. I am adding my butter over in it, and then we're going to take a hand mixer and mix this up really, really well until you got the texture that you want. After you've done that, you want to take your ground beef that you've already mixed. Mine are already in aluminum pans or casserole dishes. You want to spoon the mashed potato on top of it, and then you're going to smooth it out like a pie. And then it's done. You can add in whatever you want to add in with your shepherd's pie. I didn't do vegetables right here because I knew that if I did, my son would not eat it. So we're just going to have vegetables on the side. My family does like to have shepherd's pie though with cheese on their mashed potatoes. That's how they eat it. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare it so that I won't have to worry about doing it when I'm getting ready to cook it. It'll already be done. All I have to do is take off the top cover and then stick it in the oven, and it's ready to go. Meal number what? 4. No, seriously, meal number 4. Okay, so since it is the next day after I lost my footage, I am going to make my meal, which is baked salmon. Okay, I love baked salmon, and I normally get mine with the skin on. I am just taking it out of the wrapper and making sure that I rinse it off really, really well. I am going to stick it in a casserole dish, and I'm going to season it to my liking. With my salmon, I only do really salt and pepper and some lemon pepper, and Old Bay is a must. I also like to add some teriyaki marinade to my salmon. It tastes so good when it's baking, and it comes out so tender. I do not eat my salmon though with the skin on. I just only let it bake skin on just to keep the juiciness of the salmon. But this is my meal, and I normally cut this in half, and I'll have 4 of them ready to go. Here I am doing chicken jars for my hubby, chicken salad jars. This is pretty simple. You are going to find you some mason jars, and you are going to layer your salad backwards. So instead of putting the lettuce first and then all of your toppings on the lettuce, you're going to put your salad dressing first. It's really, really simple. My family loves to eat tomato bacon dressing, or my husband loves to eat tomato bacon dressing, so this is what I'm giving him. I am putting that in the bottom, and then I'm just going to layer the salad the way that he would layer his if he was eating it straight out of a bowl. I have already did my chicken, and I just baked some chicken, and I cut the chicken up into strips, and I'm putting it into the mason jars, and then I'm just going to layer it. Right here my ingredients are baked chicken, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, and then he has just the Fiesta blend cheese in like 3 of them, and then the others he has feta cheese. And then those jars are out of the way. One thing I can tell you about these jars, y'all, if you prepare them, they last, and I mean freshness, last for at least 6 days. Mason jar salads, pastas are the way to go. Okay, y'all. Tell me whoever thought that putting cheese into mason jars would get this messy. Not me. But my mom always told me, if you ain't making a mess in the kitchen, guess what? You ain't cooking. So a mess there we have. I'll clean it up in a little bit. Okay, so this right here is my favorite dish. I am getting ready to make some yogurt bowls, and this is for myself. Are these bowls not the cutest? Guess where I got them? Dollar Tree. Winning! I am putting, well, you can put whatever flavored yogurt you want to put in there. I am using vanilla Greek yogurt right here. Just pour it down into the bowl, and you can put as much as or as less as you want. Take your fruit of choice. I have fresh strawberries and fresh mango, and they were so sweet. I'm going to put those in the bowl, and then I'm going to layer the top of it with granola, and you can use whatever you want to use, you guys, to make it your own thing. These are like awesome, and on top of that, I will add a banana, but I only put my banana on the day of because I don't like my bananas to turn brown. That's not good. Nasty. Okay, so here's an overview of everything that I cooked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, let me know. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.